how people who are more junior in their lives or their careers, what they can do to initiate relationships with some influential people or just get a foot in the door to get in the right room to begin with?
Madeline, who was in your group, she's in her 20s. We connected. I poured into her. I invited her to a gathering with people she didn't know, and she came. She made the connections. She wrote a card for me saying thank you. And then the next morning, sent me a text saying, I enjoyed meeting them. I learned this from this person. She actually told me the results, not just, it was nice. Again, being interested. She was smart with the follow-up. When someone does something and then they follow up on it and they show their interest and they show they care and they show what they do there, they're doing with everything. So that's somebody I believe in her work from the beginning because I could see how she shows up. But I also saw how she lifted other people. And then when she came last night, most of the people there were 10, 20 years older there. She spoke with everyone. There was somebody there that might be working on the Olympic committee who's going to be here in Long Beach. And the first thing I'm like is, wait, you need to know Madeline because you want to hire her and all her friends to be part because I know they'll show up because she already has those things. But it comes from inside. I know she learned a lot from her parents. But even my daughter, I can't make her do things. It has to come from inside. And when it comes in, then we can nurture it. So I do see thoroughbreds, Dan Sullivan says with a man, you don't usually know if they're going to be the same as everyone else or different until they're 40. I can usually start seeing it when they're 30. And I've seen a few of them. But it is true. It takes a little time to get there. But once I see that, I want to pour into them, give them resources, let them go because that's what they need. They need people who believe in them. They need people who can shorten their learning curve. And they need people who've already done it, who can say, hey, come with me. Let me show you how. But shortening their learning curve on what didn't work is the biggest value. One of the things I learned along the way is a formula called 1-3-1. When someone brings you a problem or a challenge, to have them bring you 3 solutions. And then I will pick the one, but I want to know what they pick so I hear their thinking. And then I'll pick the one and show my thinking. And now they understand how to make a decision. So once you learn that and you go through it, I love seeing them go through it.
Yeah.
But the ones who tell me the follow-up, the ones who come back and say, here's what happened. Sometimes it's 6 months later. That thing you did this. Oh, I'll pour so much more into them.